All right, hey, fourth and fifth period, let's get started. So, everybody on your bell ringers, you have an XY table. I need you to draw another one. Why? Because I'm going to show you two different ways of doing this same problem. You can choose your preference. I need you to get it right in one of the ways. Now, your X values for this problem were 0. I'm trying to find
blue one.
0, thank you. 1.5, 1, and 4. Okay? Now, how do I know? Who can raise their hand and say, how do I know that the first coordinate is going to be 0, -2, Jose?
Because you have to plug in the 0 to the X that's on top.
Okay, so I know that also that if I do 3 times 0, which is X, minus 2, that's going to be 0 minus 2, which equals?
-2.
I know that. How else do I know that -2 would be my first coordinate, Christian?
Because if the X is on 0, then that means that's like the y-intercept.
This is the y-intercept. So I know for 0, -2 would be my first coordinate. Now, when I go to 0, 1, what am I going to increase by, Alex? 3, my slope. So what is -2 plus 3?
1.
Positive 1. So I know this will be 1, 1. All right, now, if I want to do a half, what if I added 3 to get from here to here? What would I add to get from here to here?
1.5.
1.5, 1.5. Good. What is -2 plus 1.5?
3, no.
2.5.
No, -2.
1.5.
Negative 1.5.
1.5.
Negative
3.5.
No. -2 plus 1.5. Jonathan?
1.5. Negative 1 and 1.
Negative what? -1/2. It's -1/2. And then if I want to get to 4, how would I do 4 if I know that 1 and 1 are a coordinate? How would I get to 4? I can plug it in, but how else without substituting? I could use the slope. Good. So if I know that for 2, what am I going to add to 1 to get for 2? So what is 1 plus 3? 4. And to get to 3, what am I going to add? With 4 plus 3, which is? 4 plus 3, 7. And then how do I get to 4? And what is this going to be? It's going to be 10. Good. Now, that is one way. I'm going to show you another way that Jose started talking about substituting the values in. That's what I was telling you during the bell ringer. Let's do this again. If I have 0, 1/2, 1, and 4, we know that 0 is -2, do we not? For y. Let's do 1/2. Or excuse me, let's do 1 first. If I substitute into the equation, x will now be what number?
1.
1. So it's y equals 3 times 1 minus 2. What's 3 times 1? 3 minus 2, which equals 1. That's the same thing we got here. So you know two different ways. I want to pause really quickly and ask, what questions do you have about this example? Yep. None? All right, let's move to number 2. Okay, number 2. All right, the same idea, we're going to substitute numbers in. Now, if this is my equation, I can substitute 0 in for x, right? So let's do that. I'm going to rewrite this equation right here. Hold on, let me get you a different color. I'm going to do 2y plus 3x equals 6. And everyone, you can add this to your papers too. I'm going to do 2y plus 3 times 0 equals 6. Then I have 2y plus, what's 3 times 0?
0.
Equals 6. What's 2y plus 0?
2y.
2y equals 6. How do I solve for y?
Yeah, divide 2.
Divide by 2. And y equals 3. So that means I know it's 0, 3. What did I have to do throughout this whole thing?
Just
I had to substitute, okay? Now, for today, you can pause, Tyra.